To start to configure endpoints, you can either select individual endpoints and head to the settings, or select all the endpoints if you're going to be making identical settings across different units. Once selected, highlight the settings you wish to use. Firstly, in video settings, if you're having HDCP related issues with a specific source, you can try forcing to HDCP 1 or version 2. However, I've found normally automatic is the best setting here. The encoder content bias can be changed. This is particularly important if you're using PC sources which would require graphics mode. There is slightly better picture quality by using the picture quality bias, or if the source is used for viewing a lot of fast-paced content such as sport, you can use the frame rate bias. And you may like to try the unlabeled encoder options as well. Here I will be using picture quality bias. In the system we have high quality 1080p RTSP preview streams. These can be enabled here. Selecting an individual unit will show you the current IP address of the preview stream. You can choose to utilize H.264 or H.265 encoding. Select your resolution, the default and optimum being 1080, and up to 30 frames per second. A constant or variable bitrate, and depending on your use case, select a bitrate that is suitable. I would recommend 1000 or 2000 bits for streaming over the internet, and anything from 4000 to 8000 for local network playback. Press apply to apply your settings, and your units will show that they are syncing and have updated to apply those new settings. If at any time you see an exclamation mark next to a setting, it means that the settings have not currently been applied to the units. Simply press the apply button to update them. In audio settings, you can choose whether or not the HDMI audio is used from the source or whether the analog connection is used. And you can tune the analog output volume of the encoder in order to attenuate the volume if the sources are particularly loud compared to other sources in the system. We have IR, serial and CEC generators to test sending commands to source devices or connected devices from the encoders. We can set static IP addresses for the encoder preview streams. We can also tag a specific VLAN to the preview stream to enable it to exist in a separate VLAN from the AV over IP streams. When initially discovering your devices, you can use the identify option to start to identify your encoders and later your decoders by making the lights flash on the front of the unit, either indefinitely or for a 2-minute period, and it can be manually stopped as well. EDIDs are set in the EDID settings here. We have a large number of predefined EDIDs. It is also possible to copy out the EDID currently in the unit. It is also possible to import bin files of EDIDs that you have previously exported. The commands button is disabled at this time, as this is only for display control and displays are not connected to the encoders. And in the management tab, we can reboot reset, unassign and remove endpoints from the controller.